Andrew McCart, iFLTV, delighted to be joined by Sam Hickey himself. Sam, your debut was probably a little bit of frustration because the guy didn't come to fight. Seems like you've got a live opponent on Saturday night.
Yeah, 100%. Well, the way it sounds he's coming to fight, which is good for me. It's just going to play into my hands, really. So I'm looking forward to it. He's 3-1 opponent coming to win. So yeah, let's get it, man.
For you, though, coming out of the amateur scene, fighting the best, every single tournament, every single somebody on your level, somebody with the same ambition as you. We saw the best Sam Hickey. We saw it in the Commonwealth Games, GB squad fights as well, all these tournaments you were in. But now you've got that live opponent. We're going to see what you have to offer in terms of skill set. And the fans might not get, the fans might not have got to see that on your debut, but do you feel like they're going to get to see this on Saturday night?
Yeah, definitely. It's like the wee bits in between, like just general boxing, the slipping, the movement, just the shots that come natural to me at the time when somebody's trying to take my head off. Not a lot of fighters have got that, the movement and stuff that I think I've showed it before, but it's just like it's not going to happen unless somebody's coming for me. So yeah, this guy's going to come. I'm going to be able to show everybody what I'm able to do with a live opponent rather than somebody just tucking up. So it's going to be good, man.
With your extensive amateur career, though, these tests, it's only your second professional fight, but these tests, you want these tests, don't you? You don't want with a 5-6 journeyman, get to 7-0, then get a 6-rounder, then have that sort of test. You want them now.
Yeah, and he's from Britain as well, so it's good, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like, people know him maybe and seen him on that show when he boxed the other unbeaten fighter from Wales, Kieran Jones, so it's like it's good, isn't it? It's a good name to have on my record. I just need to make sure I go in there and do a job on him, that's it. I just need to break him up. So Saturday will come, and after that presser with the face-to-face and that, I just got him right up for it. This guy's, at the end of the day, he's trying to change my path and where I want to go, and I want to go to the top, so I'm not going to let him near that. So I just need to get in there, break him down, break him up, and go up the road.
Go up the road, but enjoy some Christmas dinner, because no doubt you missed that with this fight on the 12th of January. No doubt you missed a little bit of the Christmas trimmings, the celebrations, the likes, man. So when after this fight, or after the weigh-in, I should say, what are we having here? What's the go-to food?
I don't know, man. A lot of fluid for a couple of hours, and then I think we've got we've got some chicken and rice and that sorted at the hotel. I think my nutritionist has sorted it all out, Lee Rickards, and then for dinner at night we're going to go to an Italian and get a pasta and a pizza maybe. But it's mad. Like, you diet and stuff, and you sacrifice all the shit food at Christmas and that you usually would eat, and it's all come down to Saturday, and then after that it's just relax for a couple of weeks and you can catch up. I missed my birthday as well. My birthday was on the 5th, so I've missed a lot of cake, a lot of wee chocolates and that at Christmas, and I can't wait to make up for it, mate.
Listen, you're a middleweight, right? Don't come back a light heavyweight, all right? Yeah, that's the deal.
Well, not middleweight. 6 months.
Yeah, but you mentioned that the fight, enjoy your time a little bit, but being that you are a prospect, you're just coming into the pro game, you want to have a fight after fight after fight. So after this fight, I'm guessing you want to get out as quick as possible.
Yeah, March time would be ideal, really. Like, I want to fight. It's good because January, it means you can fight March, June. Don't even know the months, man. That's the fight week gets to you, you know what I mean? But yeah, it means you can just fight like 4 or 5 times in the year, easy. Obviously, touch wood, no injuries or cuts or nothing like that. But there's nothing. After Saturday night, obviously, once I get the job done and put on a performance, there's nothing stopping having all these fights through the year and stepping my way up through the ranks. And as I said up there on the stage, just having everybody's my name in everybody's mouth. Having people talking about me and putting me forward as like headlining shows or whatnot. Maybe end of the year, like coming to the new year and stuff like that. Maybe this time next year they're announcing a show in Scotland for me. It's the same as what they've done with Callum Simpson. Had him fighting in York Hall, had him fighting in London, Liverpool, wherever, and now he's brought it back to Barnsley, and now he's in Sheffield. So it's like home cities, and that's what Boxxer have done with these fighters. So I don't know why they can't do it with me.
Well, you sold 150 tickets, and it's no mean feat coming from Dundee, which is probably an hour and a half up from Edinburgh, and it's 4 hours from Edinburgh to here, so it's a good trip down south from Dundee to Sheffield. So, and you sold 150 tickets, so if you can do that in Sheffield, what can you do in Glasgow or Edinburgh?
Exactly. I've got people, like, not just Dundee, all over Scotland, like a lot of people from Glasgow now. I've got family in Dundee, family in Glasgow. I'm from Dundee, born and bred. There's a lot of people from all over Scotland coming, and that's why it's good, because I've got my city behind me, and I've also got like people from other places behind me, you know, other cities, which is amazing, and it just helps the like kind of process like grow a wee bit easier, you know, having all the support from all the different cities and that, you know. So yeah, 150 down for this one. Hopefully the next one's 350 or something like that. We'll see.
A little bit Newcastle's on, a little bit closer.
Yeah, Newcastle will be good. You know, if they've got any fighters they could put on in Newcastle, I'd happily jump on that show. But it's just a matter of time when they're going to put a show on in Scotland for me. You know, I wouldn't be here fighting on these shows and that if I didn't have like goals of boxing in Scotland, and like I'm fighting on big stages, so it's like easier for it to grow. You know what I mean? Like that's how fighters like Josh and that have all got to boxing Scotland like early in their career, because they've got the name, they've got the platform, and I want the same.
The good thing about you though, Josh probably did it. Josh did do it all by himself, basically. But we've got Scott Forrest here, we've got yourself, we've got Lee McGregor, we've got Nathaniel Collins, all different promoters, right? But and we've got Luke Bebby, we've got Sean Lazzarini, we've got these absolutely outstanding amateurs coming through, and with yourself as well, we can have like a massive Scottish card in Scotland with all these young fighters that I've just mentioned. And for me, I'm 42 years old, I've yet to see a big, huge cluster of Scottish fighters coming through at the same time. Like I said, we've had more recent Alex Arthur, Ricky Burns, Josh Taylor. It's always been that one singular name. But now, for me, I'm excited because I can take a pick who can be the next world champion, and it's good.
Yeah, obviously not everybody's going to become world champion in boxing, but you know, if you've got a lot of fighters getting near that level or fighting for big belts domestically or whatnot in big fights, you know, you can definitely put them on the same show in Scotland. You know, obviously I'm focused on myself and where I want to get to, but I want to see every other boxer do well in Scotland. So if I'm able to bring a show up there and have other fighters sharing cards as co-mains or main events or whatever, and I'm able to headline them or whatnot, you know, bring it on. You know, I want to see every Scottish boxer do well, but obviously I'm tuned in on my own journey and my own path and where I want to get to and try to become world champion.
And when you look at this calendar year 2025, come this time next year, we're talking, where are you at?
Yeah, I want to be higher up the rankings, maybe even fighting for a belt or something like that. I don't know. Obviously, I want to fight in Scotland. You know, all these wee goals. You know, it just depends how the career's going at the time, and you're obviously staying injury free, no cuts, no big things happening in your life and stuff like that. You know, but if everything goes like plain sailing and I'm boxing well and winning fights, I don't see why I can't be fighting for titles or whatnot. Like talking about anyway, fighting for titles at the start of next year, and obviously talking about boxing Scotland, which I'll never stop talking about till it happens. You know what I mean?
I'll mention that to Ben when I go and see him now. Sam, one final one. What's happening Saturday night?
It's a good boxing clinical performance. You know, this guy's going to come at me, which is only going to play into my hands really. Like if he's watched any footage. If he comes to me, he knows what's going to happen. You know, if he's watched any of my fights in the amateurs or whatnot, you know, people get hurt when they come at me. So if he does that, it's going to be a good night for me.
Definitely, it's going to be an exciting night, especially with the whole card from top to bottom. It's some cracking fights, and I'm looking forward to your fight as always, Sam. So listen, good luck, and I'll see you at the weigh-in tomorrow. Thank you, champ. Thank you.